Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about solve word problems involving volume of cylinder. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now this will be the formula class in finding the volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r squared height. So once again class, we already have a video for the volume of a cylinder. So if you want to learn more with regards to the volume of a cylinder, I will just put the link on the description down below. In the first video class, we have examples in finding the radius, finding the height. So feel free to see the video class. And I will give you another example class word problems for you to really understand with regards to the volume of a cylinder. So let's start with example number 1. Find the volume of a cylinder having a radius of 6 inches and a height of 10 inches. Once again class, if you're dealing with problem solving, you need to understand the problem. Now once you understand the problem class, you can write down the given or you can illustrate. So we're told to find the volume. We have given class, so our given radius, that is 6 inches. So 6 inches for our radius. And our height is equal to 10 inches. And then we can illustrate this for you to be guided. So you can illustrate this one. So this will be your cylinder. Alright, so this is your cylinder. And then we have given radius. So our radius, that is 6 inches. So this will be our radius here. So that will be 6 inches. And our height, that will be 10 inches. And we're told to find the volume of the cylinder. Alright, and then simply use this formula to find the volume of a cylinder. So volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r squared height. So for the pi class, we can just simply use 3.14 for the value. So the value of pi is equal to 3.14. And then simply substitute class. So the volume of a cylinder, so copy, volume of cylinder is equal to the value of pi, that's 3.14. Once again class, if you have pi r squared, it means pi times r squared times height. So pi is 3.14, so 3.14 times our radius is 6 inches. So once again, radius is 6 inches, that's given. So 6 inches, then do not forget squared. And then times the height is 10 inches. So 10 inches. Now, once again class, in this scenario class, before you multiply 3.14 times 6, you simplify this one first class. Once again class, you always follow PEMDAS. Do you still remember class PEMDAS? So we have parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So therefore class, parentheses, exponents comes first before multiplication. So we have parentheses, then exponent. So therefore class, we need to simplify this one first. Okay, once again class, do not multiply 3.14 and 6 directly because we need to simplify parentheses, exponent. So that would be this one class. We simplify this one first. Alright, so 6 inches, then squared. Now for 6 squared, once again, simplify this one, 6 squared. For 6 squared class, it doesn't mean 6 times 2. It means you multiply this equation by itself twice. So that would be 6 times 6. And 6 times 6, that is 36. Alright, and then for inch class, inch squared. So inches, then squared. So that would be inches times inches. And inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, so therefore this one class, the answer is 36 inches squared. Alright, so copy volume equals, copy this one, 3.14. And then we already simplify this one, 6 inch quantity squared. The answer is 36 inches squared. So 6 times 6, that's 36. And then inches times inches, that would be inches squared. Alright, and then copy 10 inches. And then simply multiply class, use your calculator and then your offset for example number 1. Easy as that class. Alright, let's multiply. You can use your cell phone class for the calculator. So 3.14 times 36 times 10. And the answer is 1,130.4 cubic inches. That's it class. That's the answer for number 1. Easy as that class. All set for example number 1. Alright, so let's have another example class. Example number 2. Alright, so let's work on example number 2. What is the radius of a cylinder having a height of 8 meters and a volume of 226.08 cubic meters? So once again, that's first thing to do. We can write down the given for us to be guided. So our given volume, so we have given volume that's 226.08 cubic meters. And then we have given height, that's 8 meters. So height is equals to 8 meters. And then we can illustrate this one class for us to be guided. So we can illustrate this one. Alright, so once again, we have given height, that's 8 meters. So given height, that is 8 meters. Alright, so this is the height. And the volume of this given cylinder, that would be 226.08 meters. And we're told to find this one class, the radius. So we don't have the value of the radius. Now to find the radius class, we'll be using this formula to find the radius. So once again class, we already have given volume of the cylinder. So we align 226.08 cubic meters in this given volume. Alright, so given volume, that's 226.08 cubic meters equals, so the value of pi, that's 3.14. So pi, that's 3.14. Now we don't have the value of the radius, so simply copy r squared. And then our height, that's 8 meters. So height is 8 meters. Alright, and then next step class, we can multiply this one, the number. So we can multiply 3.14 and then 8 meters. So simply copy the volume, 226.08 cubic meters. And then multiply this one. So use your calculator, 3.14 times 8. So the answer is 25.12. Do not forget the units class, meters. So 3.14 times 8 meters, that would be 25.12 then meters. And then simply copy the radius. So that would be r squared. Simply copy r squared class. Once again class, 3.14 times r squared, that would be 3.14 r squared times 8 meters. The answer is 25.12 meters r squared. Alright, now to get the value of r, you need to divide the equation by 25.12 meters. That would be right and left. Once again class, divide both sides by 25.12 meters. Divide both sides by 25.12 meters. Now you will be asking questions, sir, why do we need to divide both sides by 25.12 meters? Now we need to divide both sides class by 25.12 meters so that we can cancel this out, and the remaining equation class on the right of this equal sign will be only r squared. Once again class, the answer for that one class, sir, why do we need to divide both sides by 25.12? We need to divide both sides by 25.12 meters so that we can cancel this out, and the remaining equation on the right of this equal sign will be only r squared. So cancel this out, and the remaining equation will be only r squared. And then simply divide this one class. Alright, so 226.08 divide 25.12. 25.12, and the answer is 9. Alright, the answer is 9. And then cubic meters divide meters. Once again, understood that there's one here for the given unit meter. So if they have the same base, same meters, copy the base, copy meters, and then subtract the exponent. So that would be 3 minus 1. So therefore, class, the answer is square meters. That would be meter square. Okay, once again, class, if they have the same base, simply copy the base, and then subtract the exponent. Understood that there's 1 here, class, for the meters. So understood the exponent there is 1. So 3 minus 1, that's 2. So therefore, that would be 9 meters squared. Alright, and then equals, copy r squared. Alright, and then last step class, to get the value of r, you extract square root both sides, and then you're all set. So extract square root both sides so that we can cancel the exponent and the square root, cancel the exponent and the square root, and then you're all set. So the square root of 9, so once again class, the square root of 9, that is 3, and then simply copy meters equals copy r. That's it class, all set for example number 2. So therefore class, the radius is equals to 3 meters. Once again class, this is just the same. 3 meters equals r is just the same with r equals 3 meters. So therefore the radius is equals to t meters. All set class. That's it class. That's the answer for number 2. Alright, so let's work on example number 3. Find the area of the base of a can of paint whose volume is 265.33 cubic inches and height of 8 inches. So once again, class, we can write down the given for us to be guided. So we have given volume. So the volume is equal to 265.33 cubic inches. And we have given height, that would be 8 inches. So we can illustrate this one, class. So illustration. Alright, so this is our illustration. So the height, we have given height, that would be 8 inches. Once again, class, you can illustrate, class, for you to be guided. And then we have given volume, that would be 265.33 cubic inches. And we are told to find the area of the base. So we are told to find this one, area of the base. Now, always remember this one, class, that in a cylinder, the base, the shape of the base, class, is always a circle. Once again, class, in a cylinder, class, the shape of the base, it's always a circle. Example, class, this one, this can right here. So we are told, class, to find the area of this base. Now, the shape of the base, it's always a circle for a cylinder. So therefore, class, we need to find the area of the circle. And the formula to find the area of the circle, so area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. Alright, and that would be the area of the base. Once again, class, to find the area of the base, to find this area, okay, once again, to find this area, we will be using the area of the circle because this is a circle, class. So to find this area, we need to use this formula. Area of the base or area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. So we cannot find the area of the base because we don't have the value of the radius. So we already have given height and volume, we don't have the radius. So therefore, class, we need to find the radius first for us to find the area of the base. And we'll be using this formula to find the radius. Volume equals pi r squared height. Alright, so let's find first the radius and then later on we find the area of the base. And that would be the area of the circle. Alright, so we have given volume 265. So you align this volume in this given volume of cylinder. Alright, so the volume, that is 265.33 cubic inches equals the value of pi, that's 3.14. So 3.14. Now we don't have the radius, so simply copy r squared. And then our given height, that is 8 inches. Alright, so copy this one, 265.33 cubic inches equals, so you multiply this one, class, the numbers, 3.14 times 8 inches. So you can use your calculator. Alright, so use your calculator, class, to multiply these numbers. So 3.14 times 8. So the answer, that would be 25.12. Do not forget, class, the units. 3.14 times 8 inches, the answer is 25.12 inches. And then simply copy r squared. So once again, 3.14 times r squared, that would be 3.14 r squared, times 8 inches, that would be 25.12 inches r squared. And then the next step, class, we need to divide this one, both sides, by 25.12 inches so that we can cancel this out. So once again, let's divide both sides by 25.12 inches. 25.12 inches so that we can cancel this out. Now you'll be asking questions, sir, why do we need to divide both sides by 25.12 inches? Now we need to divide both sides, class, by 25.12 inches so that we can cancel this out. And the remaining equation, class, of the right of this equal sign will be only r squared. So that's why, class, we need to divide this one so that we can cancel this out. And the remaining equation will be only r squared. Alright, so this will be, so simply divide this one, 265.33 divide 25.12, and the answer, that would be 10.5625, and then cubic inches divided by inches, the answer is inches squared. That would be square inches. So once again, class, this one, class, they have the same base, inches. Understood that there's one here. Simply copy inches, copy the base, inches, and then subtract the exponent. 3 minus 1, that's 2. So that's why, class, we have square inches. I hope you understand this one, class. Cubic inches divided by inches, simply copy the units. Same base, copy inches, subtract the exponent. 3 minus 1, that's 2. So that's why we have square inches. And then equals, copy r squared. Alright, and then last step, class, to find the value of the radius, you extract square root both sides so that you can cancel this exponent. So extract square root both sides. So cancel the exponent and the square root, cancel the exponent and the square root. And then simply get the square root of 10.5625. So the square root of 10.5625, the answer, that would be 3.25. And do not forget the units, inches, equals r. So therefore, class, the radius is equal to 3.25 inches. That's it, class, for the radius. But we're not yet done, class, because we are told to find the area of the base. We're told to find the area of the circle. Alright, so let's find the area of the base. So we don't have enough space, class, so I will be erasing this one. You pause the video with regards to the formula in finding the radius. So the radius is equal to 3.25 inches. Alright, so last step, class, we need to find the area of the base. So let me just erase this one because we don't have enough space. So to find the area of the base, so the area of the base, and that would be the area of the circle, that would be pi r squared. Alright, so the value of pi, that's 3.14. And then multiplied by the radius, we have given 3.25 inches. And do not forget squared. Alright, so once again, class, do not multiply this one. You simplify this one first. Okay, you simplify this one first. You always follow PEMDAS, class. Just remember, class, PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So parentheses, exponents comes first before multiplication. So we simplify this one first before we multiply it by 3.14. Alright, so simply copy 3.14 and then we simplify this one first. Alright, so this will be 3.25. So once again, class, it doesn't mean 3.25 times 2. It means 3.25 times 3.25. So 3.25 times 3.25. 3.25 times 3.25, and the answer, that would be 10.5625, and then inches times inches, that would be square inches. Alright, and then simply multiply this one and then you're all set. So 10.5625 times 3.14, and the answer, that would be 33.16625. And then inches square, or square inches. And then we round off our answer. So after 6, that is 6. So after 6, that's 6. Therefore, we need to round up. So therefore, our answer will be 33 point. Once again, class, after 6, that is 6. So therefore, we need to round up. This becomes 7. That would be 17, then square inches. That's it, class. That would be the area of the circle. And this will be the area of the base. So this is the area of the base. So therefore, the area of the base is equal to 33.17 square inches. That's it, class. All set. And that would be the area of the base. 33.17 square inches. All set, class, for example number 3. Alright, so let's proceed now. Example number 4. Our last example, class. Example number 4. Alright, so let's work on example number 4. Now, this will be our last example, class, because our video is quite long. So just in case, class, the teacher will ask you to find the height given the radius and the volume, I will just put the link on the description down below. We do have another video, class, for the volume of a cylinder, in which we're told to find the radius, we're told to find the height, we're told to find the volume. So feel free to see the video, class. Alright, so for number 4, how many liters of water is needed to fill a circular swimming pool of a diameter of 23 feet and a depth of 8 feet. So this will be the conversion, plus we have 1 cubic feet is equal to 28.32 liters. Once again, plus we're told to find the amount of liters of water is needed to fill a circular swimming pool. Alright, so let me just write down the given test for us to be guided. So we have given diameter, that is 23 feet. So diameter is equals to 23 feet. Therefore, we can say that the radius, that would be 11.5 feet. Question, why is that, sir? Because always remember this one, class, that the radius is half of the diameter. If I will say the diameter is 20, therefore the radius is 10. Half of the diameter, class, that's the radius. So therefore half of 23, that would be 11.5. Or you can divide this one, 23 divide 2, the answer is 11.5. So therefore the given radius, that would be 11.5. Another example, if I will say diameter is 30, what would be the value of the radius, class? That's correct, the radius will be 15 because half of 30, that's 50. So we already have given diameter, 23 feet, therefore the radius, that would be 11.5 feet. And we have given depth, so the depth, that would be equals to 8 feet. Alright, so we can illustrate this one. So this is a circular swimming pool. So assuming, class, this is a circular swimming pool. Alright, and then we have given diameter. So if this is the diameter, let's say diameter is equals to 23 feet. So therefore, we can say that the radius, this one right here, half of the diameter, that would be 11.5 feet. Alright, so this is 11.5 feet for the radius. And then we have given depth. So the depth, that would be 8 feet. So the depth, this one right here, let's say this is the depth with regards to the volume of the circular swimming pool. So the depth, that would be 8 feet. So we can say that this is the height, that would be 8 feet. So the first thing to do, class, is we need to find the volume of the swimming pool. And then once we get the volume, we convert that volume into liters for us to determine the amount of liters of water is needed to fill a circular swimming pool. So once again, class, first step, class, we find the volume. Alright, so let's find the volume. So this will be volume is equal to, so pi, that would be 3.14. And then the radius, that would be 11.5. So that would be 11.5. Do not forget the units, feet. And then squared. Do not forget the squared. And then the height, that would be the depth, that would be 8 feet. Alright, and then volume equals, once again, class, you simplify this one first. Parentheses, exponents comes first. So copy 3.14. And then we simplify this one. This will be 11.5 times 11.5. So you multiply 11.5 by itself twice because this is squared. So this will be 11.5 times 11.5. And the answer is 132.25. And then feet times feet, that would be feet squared. Alright, and then multiplied by 8 feet, the height. Alright, and then the volume will be, so simply multiply this one, class, 3.14 multiplied by 132.25 and then times 8. So the answer, that would be 3,322.12. And then feet squared times feet, that would be cubic feet. Alright, so cubic feet. And this will be the volume, class. So once we get the volume, we convert the volume into liters. And this will be the conversion. 1 cubic feet is equal to 28.32 liters. Alright, so let's convert this one. So this will be the volume given. That would be 3,322.12 cubic feet. Alright, and then we convert this one. Once again, class, if this is cubic feet for the units of our given, the unit on the denominator must be also cubic feet so that we can cancel out the units. Alright, so this is cubic feet. And then 1 cubic feet is equal to 28.32 liters. So once again, if this is cubic feet for our given unit, the unit on the denominator must be also cubic feet so that we can cancel out the units. And then simply multiply this one, class, and then you're all set. So simply multiply. So this will be 3,322.12 multiplied by 28.32. So this will be 94,082.4384. Then do not forget the units, liters. Now after 3, that's 8, we need to round up. So this will be 94,082.44. And then do not forget the units, liters. That's it, class. That's the answer, class, for number 4. All set for example number 4. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.